Hey guys, my name is SHASWAT and I'm a legal intern at LEXIS and Company. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the Metro Railways Act 2002. Formerly, it was known as the Delhi Metro Railways for Operations and Maintenance Act earlier. So, in this act, the Parliament of India governs the operations of metro systems in India. The law was first enacted as an ordinance on 29th October 2002. When it was first enacted in 2002, the act applied only to the National Capital Territory of Delhi. It was amended in 2009 and to permit central government to extend the act to any metropolitan city of India. After consultation with the concerned state government, the amendment specifically prohibits the centre from extending the act to metropolitan city of Kolkata. Then in this comes the enactment of the act. The Metro Railways Act for Operations and Maintenance Act 2002 was an ordinance for the Delhi Metro Railways Act. By then, the President APJ Abdul Kalam on 29th October 2002, as I mentioned, passed this bill for the Delhi Metro Railways. The bill was moved in Rajya Sabha by Anant Kumar on 2nd December 2002 and was passed in the Rajya Sabha on 12th December. Then the bill received the assent of the President APJ Abdul Kalam on 17th December and it was notified in the Gazette of India on 18th December. This process was so fast that it comes as one of the fastest bill passed in India. This act covers many sections about the main sections I am going to talk about in this video. The acts grant the Metro Railways administration four main powers. The Metro Railway Administration is also called the MRA. Firstly, from the four main powers is that to acquire, hold and dispose all kinds of properties owned by it and whatever they are, if they are movable or immovable, it doesn't matter. Secondly, to improve, develop or after any property or asset held by it. Then to develop any metro railway land for commercial use, and also to execute any lease or grant any license in respect to the property held by it. The Act requires the Metro Railway Administration, that is MRA, to seek approval from the Railway Board whenever it rolls out the services using a completely newly made train on the track. For example, the rolling stock of the Mumbai Metro required approval from the Railway Board before the operations could begin. If the train used by the metro railway system had at least the same dimensions of the another operation, then the approval would have not been required at all. In the section 6 of the Metro Railways Act, the Metro Railway Administration, that is Administrator, that is MRA, vast powers to ensure immediate safety of the metro rail system. The MRA has the power to acquire, hold and dispose all kinds of properties by it, both movable or immovable. It includes the right to enter any land additionally which is adjoining the metro railway, to remove obstructions which may obstruct the movement of the trains or obstruct the view of the signals. In section 27 of this act, it is prohibited that any person with a this disease or any infection traveling on a is not allowed to travel on a metro. The administrator has the right to remove such a person from its premises, and also the section 59 allows the MRA to act against the people which are accused to be drunk, which are accused to have a drunken behavior or can cause nuisance. The section provides for a fine of rupees 500 and expulsion of the offender. In section 34 of the Act, it grants the power to fix the first set of fares without the interference of any outside body with the MRA. Then comes a main section, that is section 62. It authorizes MRA to choose to remove any person from the metro if he is caught demonstrating against the metro and is within the metro premises. The passenger can be removed ever if he doesn't have a ticket or is pasting a poster inside the coaches, etc. They can have a fine of rupees 1000 and also can be imprisoned for at least 6 months. Section 63 deals with the rooftop travel. No one is allowed to travel on the top of the metro. First of all, it is illegal, and second, he will die, of course, because these metro run on electricity and all the wires are on above the train, so he may catch electric shocks and may die. So that's illegal. Then comes section 67, which allows for imprisonment or up to 4 years of imprisonment of 4 years and a fine of rupees 5,000 to any passenger obstructing the running of a train by squatting or picketing. Then comes the section 73, which forbids the sale of any kind of articles inside the metro coaches or premises without permission of MRA. If they allow the sale of any articles in the metro, it will not remain a metro, it will become a local train, which the government didn't want at all. So they made an act to make it illegal. Section 74 pertains the sabotage, and it permits the authorities to imprison a person for anything between 3 years and life. The section 86, as I remember, of the Act maintains that the central government from time to time can issue directions on issue of policy which would be binding on the Metro Railways administrator. And lastly, in section 90 of the Metro Railways Act, it declares all employees of the Metro Railway administrator as public servants are as defined in section 21 of the Indian Penal Code. That is it from my side. The Act, I may also add that the Act was amended in 2009 and it was titled the Metro Railways Bill 2009. That is it from my side. If you like this video, please share.